Hello, everybody. How are you? Hello, everybody. How are you? Hello, everybody. How are you? I'm so glad you're here. Hello, everybody. It's story time, and it's April. And I don't know about you, but what is that? Somebody's still playing tricks. That gave me a heart attack. Oh, yesterday was April Fool's Day and somebody's still playing tricks on me. Hmm. Well, this spider here reminds me of a character in several stories. Several, we call them folklore or folk tales, and they come from some parts of Africa, some parts of Jamaica, or one of the Caribbean islands. And that spider's name is Anansi. Now, let me tell you a little bit about Anansi. Anansi has lots of adventures. And the people that told these adventures about Anansi, these people would tell them to their children, and then their children would tell them to their children, and then they would pass it down to their children. So these Anansi stories have been going on for years and years. And these Anansi stories, they say they started back when animals could talk, and like when animals actually acted like human beings. They did the same kinds of things that human beings would do. So today I've got two Anansi stories for you, okay? And you're going to have to be good listeners because on the first story, we will use the book, but on the second story, you will have to use your imagination. You will have to put the pictures in your head and imagine the pictures as I read them. And I know you can do it. I'm not worried about that. All right, Anansi. Now, the first story that I am going to read is called Anansi the Spider, a tale from Ashanti. And it's a tribe in Ghana, West Africa. Okay. It's adapted and illustrated by Gerald McDermott, and the publishers are Squarefish, Henry Holt and Company out of New York. Anansi the Spider. Now, this is a picture of Africa, okay, on a map. And right here in the northern western part of Africa is the country of Ghana. And in Ghana, there is a group of people called the Ashanti people. And the Ashanti people tell lots of stories about Anansi. And Anansi, like I said, he travels, but he is a big trickster. I bet he did a lot of tricking on yesterday. Okay. Well, let's find out about Ashanti, okay? There's a picture. I love these illustrations. We've got these bold African colors and shapes and figures. All right, it says, Anansi. He is spider to the Ashanti people. In Ashanti land, people love this story of Kwaku Anansi. All right, now this is the story. Time was Anansi had 6 sons. All right, these are all of Anansi's 6 sons. That first son was called Sea Trouble. That's a strange name, isn't it? He had the gift of seeing trouble a long way off. Well, I guess that is a good name then. If he can see trouble a long way off, that's the perfect name for him. See trouble. The second son was Road Builder. I bet you can guess what he does. Yeah, he can build roads really well. Thirsty son was the third son, and they said it thirsty son because he was called river drinker. He's always thirsty. So that thirsty son was called river drinker. Do you think you can drink a whole river of water? I don't think I can drink that much. Next son was game skinner. All right. Now, game skinner means some kind of animal that you're going after. You're going to kill it. Like if you go hunting and you have to skin it to eat it, So that's what this one's named, game skinner. So he's good at taking the hide and skinning animals. Okay. Another son was stone thrower. Oh my goodness, look at stone thrower. I bet, you think maybe, yeah, I think he's pretty good at throwing rocks. Yeah. And last of sons was Cushion. He was very soft. Cushions are very soft. Do you think all six of these sons have the right names? We've got Sea Trouble, Road Builder, River Drinker, Game Skinner, Stone Thrower, and Softy. You remember what Softy's name was? Right, Cushion. His name was Cushion. And all were good sons of Anansi. So he's got 6 good sons. I hope they're not tricksters like he is. Anansi is a trickster. Well, one time, Anansi went on a long way from home. He went a long way from home. There he is. He's leaving home. Far from home. He's going further and further. But then he got lost. Look at his face. Does this face look like that face? No, this one looks sad. When you ever get lost, do you feel sad? I know I do. I feel a little bit uncomfortable until I can find my way. But he is now lost, and he keeps going, and oh my goodness, he fell into trouble. Oh my goodness, he left home, he went far away, and now he's fallen into trouble. Oh my goodness. That looks like a river, some type of water. And that looks, is that a fish, Dominique? Yeah, I think you're right, Dominique. Oh, what's the fish doing to poor Anansi? He's in trouble. Oh my goodness, the fish is swallowing him, and he's being swallowed whole. Oh my goodness. Oh, and look at Anansi's face. Look at his mouth. Now he's going, oh. He's got a different expression on his face. Well, back home was son Sea Trouble. And he says, "Father is in danger," he cried. He knew it quickly, and he told those other sons. Remember, Sea Trouble is always able to see trouble far away. And his daddy is in trouble far away. And he saw that. So now he's telling his brothers. All right. So now Road Builder son said, "Follow me." What do you think Road Builder's going to do? I hope he's going to build a road for them to follow. Oh, that is right. Look at that. Ooh, that's a cool road that he built. You think he spun him with his webs? Because spiders can really make really cool webs. Off he went, making a road. They went fast, those 6 brothers, gone to help Anansi. Where is Father now? Uh-oh. We know where Father is, don't we? And the belly of the fish. Fish has swallowed him. Anansi is inside fish. Can you see inside the fish? Fish just swallowed him whole. Well, River Drinker took a big drink. Oh, look at River Drinker. He's drinking, he's drinking, he's drinking, he's drinking. I hope he can drink enough because that river looks kind of big. Oh, he did. He dried it up. Look at that. No more river. Then Game Skinner helped Father Nancy. He split open the fish. Oh, he split him open. And see, we can see his bones. And now out came Anansi. He's not hurt, is he? That's great. Look at that. All of those brothers. They are working together. Oh, no. But as soon as he got out, do you see what I see that's looking like it's coming? Oh, no. More trouble came right then. Oh, no. I hope that falcon doesn't come and get Anansi. He was saved from the fish, but can he be saved from a falcon, a big bird? Oh, no. Oh, the bird came and got him. It was Falcon, and it took Anansi up in the sky. Quick now, stone thrower. Oh, wow. What do you think stone thrower's going to do? Oh, he threw the stone. Look at him. Oh, I think it's going to hit him. The stone hit Falcon, and Anansi fell through the sky. Oh, no. Well, he's rescued from the falcon, but the falcon was flying up in the sky. Oh, no. What's going to happen if he falls and he hits the ground? There's going to be a big splat. Oh, no. Poor Anansi. He's in so much trouble today. Now Cushion can help Father. There's Cushion, and Cushion, he's putting himself right under Father. So when Father falls, very soft, Anansi came down. Oh, yeah, look, he landed right on Cushion because Cushion was so soft. Wow, all 6 of those brothers helped out, didn't they? They were very happy, that spider family. There they are, all of them. You got Anansi and Sea Trouble and Road Builder and River Drinker and Game Skinner, Stone Thrower, and Cushion. All home again that night, Kwaku Anansi found a thing in the forest. I wonder what that beautiful bright light thing is. What is it? A great globe of light. Oh, mysterious and beautiful. I shall give this to my son, said Anansi, to the son who rescued me. But which son of 6? Which deserves the prize? Oh, my goodness. I wouldn't want to make that decision because I think all of them worked together to save their dad. Yeah, they cooperated. That was like teamwork. Naomi, that's Naomi. He's the God of all things. Naomi, can you help me, oh Naomi? Called Anansi. For Anansi people, Naomi is the God of all things. He's really made up of all kinds of shapes and colors and sizes. Anansi asked this of Naomi. Please hold the beautiful globe of light until I know which son should have it for his own. So he's giving it to Naomi to hold for him so he can figure out which son deserves it. That's such a beautiful globe of light. And so they tried to decide which son deserved the prize. They tried, but they could not decide. They argued all night. And Naomi saw this. He's watching and see it. They're all in their whip, but they're just fighting, fussing and fighting. The God of all things, he took the beautiful white light up into the sky. Uh-oh, I wonder what he's going to do with it. And he keeps it there for all to see. It is still there. It will always be there. It is there tonight. So what was that globe light, you guys? It's the moon. That's right. You're right, Harmony. It was the moon. And so now, with the moon up in the sky at night, everybody gets to share it. Not just one of the sons. All 6 of them can have to see it. And then we can too, because it's there forever and ever. And that's the end of that. And won't you go out tonight and you might look at the sun, see the sun in the daytime, but if you get to go out tonight and look and see if you can see the moon, and when you see the moon, you can think about Anansi and think about how that moon got there. Now, do you think that's the real way that the moon got there? Probably not, but it's a folk tale. It's just a story that's been handed down, and we just enjoy telling them. And don't you enjoy listening to the stories? It helps us use our imaginations, right? But here's Anansi here, but most of the time when we see a spider, we will see a spider in a corner, like that one, with a red, where he's made his web. And these webs, they normally make their webs in the corner of a room, hiding. Spiders don't want to be seen. And the next story that I have tells the story of why they like to hide. And you're going to have to use your imagination, because on this story, it has no pictures. I'm just going to read it to you, okay? And this story is also from Ghana. And remember, I told you that the stories that they told were about animals, and the animals could talk. Well, one of the Anansi's friends that was an animal, and way in the olden days when these were done, was a little bunny rabbit. Okay, and they just called him Rabbit. And sometimes you would see in some of the stories he's called Brer Rabbit. You got Brer Rabbit, you got Brer Lion. There's lots of Anansi stories out there. But today I chose to read the one called Why Anansi Hides in Corners, a tale from Ghana. And it was adapted and retold by Jeremiah Nabawi. All right, so you're going to have to put the pictures in your head, okay? One day, Anansi the spider received a visit from his friend Rabbit. Now, when Rabbit stepped inside Spider's house, he could not help but notice the beautiful goat skin hanging from Anansi's wall. On the floor stood a cooking pot. Anansi's wife also was stirring some peanut stew. And leaning against the pot was a big axe. Hello, Rabbit, my great friend. Come on in, come on in. Welcome to our house. Well, since it was the custom to make all visitors feel welcome, also gave Rabbit some stew. And Anansi poured Rabbit some palm wine. They chatted and they chatted away about local issues and politics. But Rabbit wasn't really interested in politics. He was thinking about that beautiful goat skin hanging on Anansi's wall. Anansi, my great friend, enough of politics. Listen to my idea. I've been noticing your beautiful goat skin. It could be used to make a fine drum. Yes, my friend Rabbit, you are correct. A fine drum indeed, said Anansi. Well, let's go to the forest, said Rabbit, and chop down a big tree with your big axe to make a drum. And we can make music and dancing. That would be nice, said Anansi. But I don't know how to play the drum. And besides, I'm too tired. What? Can't play the drum? Too tired? What excuses? You're just being lazy, said Rabbit. Lazy? Shouted Anansi. How dare you call me lazy? I'm not lazy. I'm sick. I'm just too sick. Well, at that moment, Anansi's two sons entered the house carrying fresh yams and plantains. Now, yams, boys and girls, are a type of sweet potato, and plantains, they look kind of like big bananas, okay? Well then, said Rabbit, if you're too sick, perhaps your oldest son can come and help me. Oh, no. My oldest son is sick too. Well, then what about your other son? Said Rabbit. Oh, no. He is also sick. That doesn't sound right to me. You're impossible, said Rabbit. Well then, how about lending me your big axe so that I can go and chop down the tree? Oh, I'm so sorry. My big axe is sick too, said Spider. Then why don't you let me have that beautiful piece of goat skin doing nothing on your wall so that I can use it for a drum head? Oh, did I tell you that my beautiful animal skin that is doing nothing on the wall is sick too? You are a terrible friend, shouted Rabbit, and he furiously stomped out of Anansi's house. Anansi laughed and laughed, and he forgot about the matter until late one afternoon. He heard drumming coming down from the direction of Rabbit's farm. Now, boys and girls, I have a drum, and it is made with goat skin. This is a real African drum. All right. And this is what Rabbit wanted to make. All right. But Anansi said he was too sick. All right. So Rabbit is gone, and music is coming from the direction of Rabbit's farm. And it's going, doom, doom, dock, doom, dock, dock, doom, doom, dock, doom, dock, dock. What beautiful drumming, thought Anansi. And the more Anansi heard the sounds of the drum, the more curious he became. Before long, Anansi, Aso, and their two sons were heading toward Rabbit's farm. But before they reached the farm, the drumming had stopped. Rabbit was nowhere to be found. However, there beside the drinking well was the drum that Rabbit had made without the help of his friend Anansi. Anansi walked over to the drum and he tapped it. Ooh, and before long he was playing doom doom dock, doom dock dock, doom doom dock, doom dock dock. And Aso began dancing, Sasha, 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 Sasha. And their two sons began singing and clapping their hands, and they were having such a marvelous time. Well, meanwhile, Rabbit was in the forest chopping down a tree in order to make another drum. But Anansi and his family were playing so loudly and having so much fun that Rabbit could hear them all the way out in the forest. Somebody's playing my drum, Who's playing my drum? Rabbit dropped his axe, and he ran so fast and he ran so hard through the forest that Spider and his family could hear him coming. So they immediately stopped playing, and they ran away into the back of the house, and they hid from Rabbit. "Hey, who is playing my drum?" said Rabbit. Rabbit looked around and around, but he didn't see anyone. So he went back to the woods to finish chopping the tree. And again, Anansi could not resist the sound of the drum. And he began to play. Doom dock dock, doom doom dock, doom doom dock, doom dock dock. And also started dancing. Sash, 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 sash. And all the children joined in. Well, this time, when Rabbit heard the drumming and merriment, he moved swiftly, but he didn't run as hard. And this time, when he got close to his farm, he began tiptoeing so to see he could sneak up on whoever was playing his drum. Aha! It's you, Spider, you hypocrite. Now, a hypocrite is a person who says that one thing, but they don't follow through and they don't do what they talk about. They're just all a bunch of hot air. Okay. You who were too sick to come to help me make a drum, and now here you are beating the drum and singing and dancing and carrying it on. You wouldn't even let me use your axe because it was too sick. Rabbit was furious. He summoned all the other animals in the forest. Come on, animals, come here, so that they could make a complaint. And he told them what had happened. And Anansi was so embarrassed. Oh no, and he felt so guilty for not helping his friend Rabbit that he and his family backed themselves into the corner of the house, and they hid their faces in shame. And to this day, you can find Spider and his family hiding and spinning their webs in corners of houses because they're embarrassed and ashamed for not helping a friend. We must be careful how we treat our friends. The end. I hope you like that story about Anansi. He was a trickster. He was being lazy, wasn't he? And Rabbit was supposed to be his friend. So we need to help one another and work together just like the brothers did in the first story. So I bet you don't treat your friends like that, do you? I hope not. We need to be nice to everyone because we're all in the same boat together. Well, until next time, I hope to see you. And it's spring. The weather's warm. Hope you enjoy yourself. Happy spring and happy Easter. Goodbye, neighbor. Goodbye, friend. Goodbye, family. Until we meet again. Until the next time, we wish you well. Bye.